Yeah, watch it. Got the words on the track. Dead on the boards. Church. Bishop Lamar. Wow. Yeah, the statistics shows my ballistic flows generate big cake, not big candles. That's what you teed them. O's. I'm so ready. How to pack my clothes. I'm so heavy with no D. How them boys. I rock them gators more than Dundee boys. I'm the real raw deal. Y'all just still decoys. Like
So, and it transformed from fiction into realism, even though it is a work of fiction.
For that green like for Rick, no, not from New Orleans, but can you see me, homie? And oh, mic check, check 1, 2. If it ain't a check or text, that's all I'm gon' do. Mic check, check 1, 2. If you ain't talking dollars, I can't understand you. Mic check, check 1, 2. If it ain't a check or text, that's all I'm gon' do. Mic check. Check 1, 2. If you ain't talking dollars, I can't understand you. Yeah, look around, left, right, up and down.
So in the time before everything starts, the second book kind of gets into the very beginning of it, and then the third book kind of ends up the first phase of what happened.
My target audience when I wrote it, in my head was basically teenage girls that had read Twilight and were sorry that it was over.
From this reason. And they are animals being arsenic.
But you know, you're the bus driver, you know. Yeah, there he is. You know, I was like, that's cool. It's like we're made for it.
Mic check, check 1, 2. If you ain't talking dollars, I can't understand you. Mic check, check 1, 2. If it ain't a check or text, that's all I'm gon' do. Mic check, check 1, 2. If you ain't talking dollars, I can't.
I've run out of answers, I've run out of time, and I'm so confused that I'm losing my mind. It's gonna take a miracle to help me this time. I'm traveling a road that has not one sign. Help me, ooh, have mercy, oh yeah, set my soul free.
He's alright. But when you talk about getting laid off from a job, or you're talking about husband and wife leaving you, you don't know how you're gonna get through it. God is still right there.
This is my plea, you see. I need an angel. I'm calling an angel.
But there's ultimately something better. There's a blessing for you, but you have to go through it. I'm carrying a load that's too heavy for me. Have nowhere to go, so I'm down on my knees. I'm trying to see the forest, but there's this one tree. Can't understand why I'm sinking so deep. Help me, help me. Won't you have mercy? Set my soul free. And let the bell in my heart ring. Oh, this is my cry. This is my plea. I need an angel. I need an angel. Oh, send me an angel. Send it on down. Hear me now.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you, thank you. Welcome to another great show of APN TV Media. We have a lot in store for you today. As a matter of fact, we have a great, phenomenal guest speaker today. You know I'm saying guest speaker. She is a spokesperson. She's dynamic. She's a speaker for. She's our guest, of course, yes, but she is I just say a dynamic speaker for businesses, or shall I say business growth, okay? She gives a lot of challenging opportunities for business owners. Her book is titled, let me guess here, The Results Map. So I'll tell you what, without further ado, let's jump right into the party. Let's get it started, and I'll see you back in a few moments. Thank you.
Yeah, watch it. Got the words on the track. That on the boards. Church. Bishop Lamont. Wow. Yeah.
You ever had a dream where you just want so much for yourself, but you don't know how to get there because you don't have many options? But you do anything for your loved ones, your mom, your dad, family members, to the point you don't even know how to get there. You just know the ending result, but you don't even know the middle of how it's going to all happen. And you have to deal with waking up and not having stuff to aspire to, seeing boarded up homes and shattered dreams, and kids not even wanting to play outside. It's like my dad had the American dream of owning a home, which he did. In my small town of New York City, everyone has dreams, but too many are too scared to chase them. I don't want to focus on what society tells me I can and will be. I want to be so naive that dreaming is like anything that my mind creates, it can happen. I want to be fearless in chasing any goal I set my mind to. I want to catch anything that I feel like I deserve, that I feel that's owed to me for my diligence of hard work and being patient and always being at the moment. I feel like I'm always at the right place at the right time. Even my environment now, I know it's all for a reason. It's for me to inspire somebody to say they can do this and they can do that. To go after what you feel like you deserve. That's what I want to live for. And when I die, that's what I want to stand for. That's what I want my legacy to be. Is to be a dreamer. A dreamer of the boy who caught 22.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, you know always with the butterflies. So y'all know that. Well, anyway, okay, without further ado, we have a guest that's here. She's going to be on the screen. Her name is Kimberly Alexander. Yes. And the title of her book that she'll be sharing with us is called The Results Map, Business and Life Strategies to Get What You Want. Yes. Okay, Kimberly.
Yes, I'm here.
How you doing?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Doing fine. Sorry about that. You know, always get my little butterflies going as usual.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, excellent. But you know what? Actually, this first question actually fits the moment. Where are you speaking from?
I am coming from Denver, Colorado.
Oh, excellent. Looks like you're doing drawings in the back here, like you're in a classroom, but that's beautiful. It's okay.
It's my strategy. It's my business strategy.
Oh, we got some secrets up there.
So I live it and breathe it every day.
Oh, excellent. Yes. Yes, actually, when I was reading in your book, and I started with the, especially the intro, it's been your passion. It has been your passion. It's like a God-given talent for you to be a speaker for business owners.
Yes.
You know, I mean, and definitely it was life-changing. Matter of fact, not only just life-changing for you, but you also are the spokeswoman or speaker who does the life-changing for everybody else as well.
Yes, absolutely. It really has been a journey. I actually was in the corporate world for a little over 20 years.
Wow.
And so of course I started working, when I was 12. Haha. And so, I've helped business owners, really find their purpose, their passion, their strategies on really how to effectively grow sustainable businesses. And, I really realized I wanted to stop working for companies and really spread my message outwardly to as many people as I possibly could. So I decided to go out on my own, build my own brand, and really take my teachings and put them into, really one book, one place where they can find all the answers. And so I launched the book, May of last year in 2014. And I'm actually launching my second book next week, which is the Results Map for Women in Biz. So it's targeted more around women, business owners, and entrepreneurs as well. So I'm writing actually a series of results maps. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask you, don't you have, or do you? You do have more than one book out of results maps? I thought I saw two or three of them.
Yes, so I have two of them, and actually
two of them. Okay.
The second one is launching September 9th. So it's brand new, but I'm going to do a series of results maps for different audiences.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes. Excellent. Okay, let's see here. I got some questions for you I'm going to ask you. So, won't be strenuous, so I won't put you on the spot like that.
Or being on the spot.
You know what? The other one, you pretty much answered it, but I think you probably elaborate a little bit more. It's to share with us, a little bit about yourself and what you do. I mean, I've seen on your website, I did my homework and I checked out your website. Beautiful website. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is just gorgeous. And I saw you on the stage and you was doing guest speaking. Very professional, very, I could tell you're soft-spoken. The atmosphere is just dynamic.
Thank you.
Dynamic. I'd love to travel down there just to hear you because, it's just the way everything, the setting itself was inviting, or shall I say is inviting.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, so I am a mother of two, amazing husband, two beautiful little girls, and I worked in the corporate world for over 20 years and, really put my heart and soul into it. People like to curse the corporate world, and it was actually incredibly good to me. But as I was growing in my career, I was running through airports 80% of the week, eating 3 meals a day in airports and in rental cars. And, I kind of felt like my life was passing me by. And honestly, almost had a breakdown from it. I was losing relationships. My health was deteriorating, felt just totally not present in my life. And so, and again, wanted to kind of spread my message, past just one company. I wanted to get out there nationally and really help as many business owners as I could. So I took, all the learnings that I had done in my career, everything I love to do, and made my brand from it. One of the first things I did was I wrote the Results Map book. and then this year, of course, launching the second. But really what I found with business owners, entrepreneurs, and honestly, even professional executives out there, is that one part of their life is a bit of a train wreck. You may have your business life intact, but your personal life is not going well to plan, and maybe even the reverse. And what I find is that people treat their life like it's two lives. There's your personal life and your business life, when really it's one life. So I'll never forget, I was mentoring a high-level, CEO executive for a multi-million-dollar company, and I'll never forget, he just broke down and cried one day and said, I'm not a failure after all. I just don't have the right expectations of how I'm living my life and building my business. And so that's where I feel most people are really kind of chasing after their business and their life when they're really successful, just their expectations are out of whack. So what I really work with entrepreneurs and business owners is how to really get real on the time that you're putting into your business and in your life and the expected results that you should get from it. So some people think that, they're going to work 20 hours a week and build $1 million business and, show me the business model that can do that, and I'm there. But most people don't realize the amount of time it takes to build a business and to invest in your life. And when you get really real on that time, it's a game changer on your perspective and what you can really accomplish. So I actually wrote the Results Map book when I was in the corporate world for myself. And it really turned my entire life around in about 6 months. I took it out to my teams. I took it out to the companies I worked with. And it just was turning lives around like crazy. So that's where I decided, it's this proven model. I've personally mentored over 300 people to it and really just want to continue to pay it forward. So that's where the book came in. Yeah, and I absolutely love it. So I do a lot of personal mentoring. I do a ton of speaking engagements, work with entrepreneurs and with corporations as well. And I just love what I do.
I think you answered that one right there. Yes. Wow, that's excellent. That is excellent. You know what? Everybody will be right back after this.
Yeah, watch it. Got the words on the track. Dead on the boards. Church. Bishop Lamont. Wow. Yeah.
My expertise and specialty is really marrying life to time, and really time management is life management. Why are we out of time? Has anyone in this room ever thought, I wish I just had one more hour in the day? You're asking for more time to work. And is that really what you want to do day in and day out, is work? Your time should mirror your planned accomplishments. And really, planned accomplishments are goals. So what are you going to do with that time? How are you going to make it the most productive, the most effective, the most meaningful to build the life that you want? I live my life with purpose and passion because I choose to do that. And in order to do that, you've got to have your life in place. If you're going to decide to live your best life, you're going to make behavioral changes and big choices in order to fill in those 5 boxes of what you want to envision the start of your best life to be. Do not set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up to live the life you want to live. Be where you are, or you will miss your life. And when you're in the driver's seat and you know where you're headed, you won't miss it.
Welcome back. Yes. Welcome back. That was cool, and I know all of you out there. And if this film is your the viewers and readers, what's very interesting is that for the business owners out there, well, you know who to contact, okay, and entrepreneurs and beginners as well. So I had to throw that out there because just starting out, I mean, she's incredibly dynamic. We also can obviously see that she has a passion for what she does. So I've got some more questions for her. So let's see what she got for us with her book titled The Results Map. Kimberly.
Yes.
I had to give you props on that. We could all tell of the passion that you have for what you do. That's not even a job. That's not even a hobby. That's a way of life for you. Yes. You love it. Absolutely. You can't help it. You love it. There's no time clock for you because you love what you do.
Absolutely true.
Yes. And I'm sure that we as we read your work, and that's what I encourage everybody, because check the stores, the local stores and libraries, stuff like that. We're available for her book because we can see and tell. You know what? I'm gonna jump a little bit earlier here. Kimberly, your website, isn't it? I was going to say KimberlyAlexander.com or
KimberlyAlexanderInc.com.
Thank you. Yes. www.KimberlyAlexanderInc.com. Thank you. Thank you. See, I was trying to remember that, but I'm getting old. Matter of fact, I don't think we need the www anymore, do we?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think you could just go straight there.
Yeah. Earlier today, I was talking to my wife, and I was going, apostrophes? We could actually add apostrophes in the search engine. Woo!
Yes. We're moving up.
Yeah. Then I saw the new computers, like it was the size of a Chinese bowl they have out now. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, oh well. That's just way today's, and they call it all fourth generation stuff, or fourth generation technology. Okay, let's get back into this here. That's all. That's just to show, that if you get a chance, an opportunity, I'd like for you to check out her website. Also, look at her book, The Results Map. Again, on The Results Map, the subtitle is Business and Life Strategies to Get What You Want. And this is by Kimberly Alexander. That's like a Hollywood name, Kimberly Alexander.
I married well.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And if I'm not mistaken, you have a good husband by your side.
Yes, unbelievable.
Yes, ex-husband. So I had to give him. Yes, I had to give him his props too.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing. You've got to have those supports around you. Anywhere in life, but especially building a business from the ground up. You've really got to have people that have your back, or it can be incredibly difficult to get things done. So I am very blessed, without a doubt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, that's for all us men out there. You hear that, right? Yeah. Y'all ready to go home now, honey? Can we do something for you?
Well, he also said, Kimberly, I just want to golf. So anything I can do to support you to build this business, I just want to go golf.
Oh. You know what? Okay. I keep saying your passion, but what motivated you to write The Results Map?
Right. Well, that's a great question. It's, I never thought in my life I would ever write a book. It was not on the radar. It was not on my bucket list. Mm-hmm. Never even occurred to me I would ever write a book. But when I decided to, leave the corporate executive world and become a speaker, author, mentor, and, I got some really good advice on people saying that, you really need to write a book because as a speaker, it really is, it's your credibility, it's your resume, it's, your passion, your purpose. And really, it's the best way to really get yourself out there. And, when I first started writing it, I thought, okay, this can be my credibility piece. But very quickly, my perspective on the book changed. And really, this was really a vehicle to get my strategies and my messages out to the world on how people could, change their business and change their life. And, really my purpose in all this is to, live my best life as I teach others to do the same. And we can all have this amazing life, but it really takes the right strategy and the right perspective around getting that done, setting the right boundaries, setting the right identifying what it is that you really truly want in your business and your life, and very simple processes around that, but incredibly powerful. So, so really initially it was more of a tool that very, very quickly turned into really more or less my passion and my purpose, really. It's probably the best thing I've ever done in my career is to write the book. So I'm pretty proud of it.
Well, I think you kind of answered that. So I'm like, what motivated you? But it seemed like what you do became its own motivation within itself. Am I saying that right?
Yes, very well summarized there. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, and the 3 fundamentals of your book. Could you tell us that, or a little bit about it?
Yes, absolutely. So there's 3 fundamentals to anything that I do, anything I'm working with clients on, any kind of program I'm launching. It's really 3 fundamentals, and that's perspective, it's strategy, and it's results. What most people do is they want to decide they're going to do something, and then they just go out and just kind of start doing it without any strategy, without any plan. They might put some numbers on a spreadsheet and then just randomly do it. But what I find is the types of people that I've been working with lately are more people that have been incredibly successful in business, but they don't know how to take their business and their life to that next level, kind of break that glass ceiling, kind of grow past possibilities type of thing. And so what I find is most of the time I need to take them back to the drawing board and really talk about the perspective piece, which is really the foundation of building a business and living your life. It's, working through your purpose, getting really clear on what you want, working through fear. Fear, freezes so many people, hundreds and thousands of people a day. People are just frozen in it, and it holds us back. We're incredibly held back from our past on how to thrive in our future. So I will really go back to that main fundamental of, who you are and what you want to be, and really how you want to serve in this world. How do you want to deliver on your message? And nowadays there's 5,000 different ways you can build a business, but how do you want to serve, and how do the people in front of you want to be served? So there's a lot of disconnect I find with entrepreneurs and with just people in general on really owning who you want to be and how you want to go out there and really live your purpose. So I will spend a lot of time on that. There is a good amount of perspective-driven exercises in the Results Map book, and then it goes really, really deep in the second book as well. So that perspective piece is really important. The strategy is really the black and white. It's around really taking upon who you want to be and then building a very simple strategy to it. And then the results are the action, the execution. Most people will get themselves 80% of the way. They'll have all the most beautiful plans in place, but they actually never go out and put it into play. So in those 3 pieces, it's kind of the beginning, the middle, and then driving it in the end. So in everything I do, I use perspective, strategy, and results.
Excellent. Actually, I have a question for you that I think that our readers and viewers probably thinking the same thing. There was a highlight that came to my mind. It's not on one of my questions that I'm going to ask you, but actually it's a question in my head that I think you said it, but I have you break it down just a little taste of it.
Okay.
It was the business freezing. They freeze their business somehow. How do you freeze your business? Well, now, I'm not talking about, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about you as the business owners that are freezing it because of funding. I'm saying that I think there's another way that you're mentioning this, or how we actually stall basically our business.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So where I find is when businesses freeze is when people freeze up is it's totally because of fear. I did a very deep analysis, and I did a lot of research around the top three things that professionals and entrepreneurs and business owners struggle with in building a business and being ready to go big or to, get to that next level of growth. And the third top thing was knowledge. So not having the know-how, the how-tos in order to build a business. The second thing that held and froze business owners was capital. So not having the right amount of funding to really finance what they need to do and to really get it done and become and to build the business they want to build. So it's knowledge, it's capital, and the number one reason of why business owners just freeze and just don't know how to move forward is fear. And we just live and stew in it. And it could be fear from our past, maybe different things that had happened to us in our past that's affecting the decisions that we make now. Fear affects us in making the right choices and in the right decisions. And really not understanding, maybe knowing who you are, but not really knowing how to go after it. So I actually do, in the second book, I do a whole chapter around fear and actually how to leverage it. So I personally, put myself in a fearful situation intentionally every single day. When you're uncomfortable and when you have that fear, you can leverage it in a positive way to let it work for you and drive you and catapult you forward. So fear can be a good thing when you actually leverage it right, so it'll drive you and not freeze you.
Wow. Wow. Yes. I knew it. Oh my goodness. But everybody's saying the same thing. I mean, you're talking about giving everybody a jump start, that to understand it. I mean, you make it sound so simple to comprehend. And actually it is. As soon as you mention capital, it's like, whoa, yeah, that's one of them. But also the fact that being afraid to move forward. How about it? Well said. Well said. Yes. Well said. Oh man, I couldn't say it any better. That was knowledgeable. I'm sure all of us that are watching this is awesome, girl. You make somebody want to get out there and apply for a business, and then come to your seminars. There's no. Oh, you know what? That's a good question. Well, do you ever think about, or have you ever thought about having your doing seminars online as well in the near future, or something like that?
I am. The sky's the limit. I am open to anything. Absolutely.
It just appears you have that capability. That's why. I mean, the knowledge you just presented on this short amount of time, and I'm listening to it, I'm going, oh my gosh. Yes, I mean, it's... Yeah,
I am looking into launching a webcast series.
Yes.
But I've just got to get the book launched, and
yes.
I'm actually launching a series of all-inclusive retreats for next year.
Excellent.
So once I get those things launched, then I've got some really cool online virtual learning that's going to be coming in the future for sure.
Well, we definitely want you back on the show again too.
Oh,
definitely.
I would love to come back.
Thank
you are
you.
an absolute joy.
Thank you. Okay, I have let me give you another question here, and then we'll go into stop for a break. What are almost like you kind of answered this one. Wow. I got my pen out. I have my pen in my hand, and I'm just writing down, just going like, oh my goodness. Woo! Astounding. You are corporate.
Thank you.
Yes. Or I say corporate with a humble heart.
Yes. Corporate gone entrepreneur.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, watch it. Got the words on the track. That on the boards. Church. Bishop Lamont. Wow. Yeah.
You probably have a lot going on in your life, a lot going on in your business. Maybe feeling like you just can't keep up. Well, there's more people than less that have a struggle with really keeping up with their life, feeling like they're not in the driver's seat, they're not in control, they're just trying to get things done when they can, how they can possibly do it, and letting a lot of things fall by the wayside and really not moving forward in the life that they want to live and the business that they want to build. So I'm here today to tell you that you can change all that. So who am I? My name is Kimberly Alexander, and I am the results expert.
Yeah, watch it. Got the words on the track. That on the boards. Church. Bishop Lamont. Wow. Yeah.
Why should our kids eat healthy? That's a good question. What happens when they don't eat healthy? Well, eating unhealthy leads to an unhealthy life. What can it lead to, you may ask? It can lead to childhood obesity, which leads to diabetes, high blood pressure, and also heart problems. It also can lead to our kids taking medicines at an early age and also extended hospital stays. How can we bring awareness to our kids about childhood obesity? How can we bring awareness to our parents about childhood obesity? Bringing awareness to our kids and their families about childhood obesity helps the whole family. Everyone is healthy and everyone is happy. I think I might have the solution. Follow me and let's see.
Years from now, 5 years from now. So,
Yes.
for example, as entrepreneurs and business owners, it's hard to say no to business. And I find that we chase after just kind of whatever, whoever will write us a check, so to speak. And a lot of times that can take you down the wrong path of really the type of business that you want to build, just going for that here and now instant gratitude. So to give you an example, I had a company that wanted me to develop an executive personal development program for them, and it was a four-month program. It would have taken about 90% of my time and really taken me off my path of going broad and working with hundreds and hundreds of business owners versus just select under one company. And so it was more money than I would make in a year for a 4-month project, and in about 2 minutes I turned it down. It would have been great for the upfront, instant win, but for my long-term path of where I want to head, it would take me completely off of my journey and really and off of my purpose. And so I turned it down in 2 seconds flat and slept like a baby that night. So what I find is that business owners really struggle in making choices, and it can become incredibly stressful. We make about 35,000 choices a day, and stew in about 4 hours of contemplating in the back of our mind, because we're so afraid and so fearful to make the right choices and to walk away from maybe money that isn't the right money for us, that it can be incredibly stressful and fearful to be in that space. A lot of times in choices and decisions, we kind of hit that victim mode of, poor me, I'm working so hard, I'm building this business. Well, no, you're choosing to work hard and build a business. And it's that choice, it's that perspective of, okay, you're going to put your head down for 90 days and you're going to work 80 hours a week, but because of that, these great things will come from it, knowing it's not going to be like that all the time. So it's being so crystal clear, really, in your 1, 2, and 3 to 5 year plans, and making the right choices of where you want to grow your business, what direction you want to head it in, and no poor me, no, poor poor victim mode, and no guilt mode either.
Yes.
When I am deciding to go into a massive new initiative in my business, I'll sit down with my family, my kids and my husband, my inner circle, my strong team, and talk to them about what the next 90 days looks like, what the next 6 months looks like. And everyone, you get the buy-in. So when you are pulling, the 10, 12, 15 hours a week, which as business owners we need to do, everyone has your back around it. So you don't have that guilt of I'm not spending time with the kids, or, I'm not at this networking event, or, I should be spending more time. You are crystal clear in where you're headed and what you need to do in order to succeed. So when you're that clear, it makes choices a lot easier for you. I have another exercise on choices. If your viewers would like to take advantage, you can go onto the website, KimberlyAlexanderInc.com.
Mm-hmm.
There's an exercise there under the results map around how to make the right choices. I actually give you step by step on how to actually take the emotion out of making choices and making changes, so you can best leverage your time and your decision making on how to grow your business. I encourage you all to go down and download that. It's a real powerful exercise, and there's a whole chapter read in the book as well. So.
Wow. Yes. You are a team player. That's what you are. For corporate, you are a team player. That's what I'm just picturing you doing a seminar, but every business entrepreneur that you get in contact with, you have this tendency to actually become it's like being on a winning team.
Right.
Somebody that encourages you, come on, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Even in fear, they like I said about the freezing, the business freezing, you help them freeze, you help them unlock those channels, unlock those doors. You help them to be able to think.
Yes.
So and not just think for themselves, but also think as a team. See what they're working with, and allow them to be able to utilize what they have.
Yes, and thank you so much, because what I find is that there are so many brilliant minds out there, so many incredible speakers and authors, and tons of content, and we all flow content and learning in different ways. I am really deemed as myself as the how-to person. We can talk about fundamentals and principles and inspiration and motivation and all these great things, but at the end of the day, people want to know how to go do it. So, the more I can give, the value out into the world of just some nice tips that can really flip the switch. Most entrepreneurs are just minutes away from exploding. They just need some of the smallest of tweaks to get them there. And if I can help get them there, that's really what brings me true joy, is to see as many entrepreneurs succeed as humanly possible. So it really, that's what fills me up, is to, if I can just change a life, I've done my job.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, watch it. Got the words on the track. That on the boards. Church. Bishop Lamont. Wow. Yeah.
You're more than a pretty face, girl with a curvy shape. You're full of substance, you're not shallow at all. For hours we could sit and talk, yeah. I'm just about anything, from A to Z. It's crazy how you relate to me. Oh girl, with you I can always be myself. It's something that I've never felt. What's not to love about you? Every day I find more reasons to
This results map, your book results map. If I wanted to get it, if I want to get it right now, what is the easiest way I can get it? Can I look on Amazon to make a purchase? I believe that's what I did. I took a look up to see about Amazon. Also, I don't know. I mean, Barnes & Noble, they're getting there. I don't know if you have it at Barnes & Noble, but is it where stores available? Is there a certain point or a website? What would you like for the viewers and readers be able to find your book at?
The best there's two of the best ways. One is on Amazon.com.
Okay.
Both books are currently on Amazon.com.
Okay.
If you want a signed copy from me personally, you can order it through my website.
Excellent. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And yes, I'm not letting you get away. We've got a few more minutes left, so I'm going to throw out a couple more questions to you. People someone hires to work with them, huh? You know what? I'm kind of curious how that works out. How integral, or I got to know. Some people say, "Oh, you're a city boy." Yeah, because I'm originally from Philadelphia, so my voice is kind of different. One of the guests realized that because she came from Pennsylvania. I said, "Oh." I said, okay. Yeah, how integral are the people someone hires to work with them?
Okay, this is, I could have written a whole book around this. In the results map in chapter 3 is a chapter called your crew. And really the people make all the difference in the world. So
yes.
What I find is that, you want to surround yourself, number one, with people that will not only challenge and elevate you, but will maybe even believe in you more than you believe in yourself. If you have a
wait a minute, can you say that again?
Yeah. So what you want to surround yourself with is people that that not only believe in you, but believe in you more than you believe in yourself.
Wow. Incredible. Yes.
And so what I find is that I take myself through the results map once a quarter, because as your business evolves, as you're in different seasons, our business is never the same, from one quarter to the next. And so you might need different people close to you in your business and in your life at various different times. So I will have 4 or 5 people that are incredibly close to me, my mentors, my supports, things like that. There are certain times that, so for example, I'm going to be building out an online course. Well, I am looking for, an online course building expert that I can give my content and they build it out for me. Okay, so
yes.
That is someone that needs to be on my crew. I just relaunched my website. My web designer was a part of my crew for 3 months. So you will need different experts to come in and out of your crew that are so close and attached and so ingrained in your business. They understand your mission, your vision, what you're trying to accomplish, type of business that you want to build, the result that you're trying to get. Your crew are the people, and you want to think of this, that would literally walk through fire to see your business succeed. So
yes.
What I find is most business owners have maybe 2 or 3 people at that level that are close to them. I have anywhere from 12 to 15 at every given moment, every single day. And when you have those right people that are advocating for you, that are bringing the right people to you, that really understand what you're trying to accomplish, your business will explode. The difference for me when I really made this happen was me going out and finding business versus 100% of the business coming to me. My business is truly about 95% referral because I have the right advocates out there bringing people to me. So it really makes a massive difference in your business, in your learning, in your supports, and in your growth.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Incredible. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? Again, definitely. I mean, wow. You know what? You are a solutionist. There's no doubt about that.
Love it.
Yes, I love that. I love when somebody can share something. You know, there's a difference between just teaching and pointing the finger than to be able to share it, because sharing it, others be able to comprehend. And that's the point about sharing something. They can comprehend. They feel like a part of you. Yes. You know, they could leave out with something, you know. The knowledge that you're providing, it's well equipped. You are well equipped. Okay, so I definitely encourage them to go onto your website and go through the exercises. Also, I encourage them to go on to Amazon and also to your website to either get a regular copy or a signed autograph copy. And at the same time, you know what? I would love to have you come back on the show and do another speaking or sharing. I would say that way. I would share us some more. All of us around the world, actually.
It would be an honor. I would love to be back. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. And everybody, thank you, Kimberly, and everybody else. I'll see you in a few moments.
Yeah, watch it. Got the words on the track. That on the boards. Church. Bishop Lamont. Wow. Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome back. Okay, one of the things I want to share with you today, actually, Kimberly Alexander is dynamic. There is no doubt about that. So we already know her seminars. This teaching level she have is actually, it's sharing it to us, giving us something to absorb, and I love that because you can walk with it. You can walk with some knowledge. Okay, but also do have to share this with you today. That okay, after we close out, that we'll be heading down to the funeral home here. If you remember, our last on the last show, or I guess the tape, APN TV Media 39. There was Corporal Bernard Jones from the Korean War that was on the show. Well, he passed Sunday. So, and his book was titled Corporal Bernard Jones, Experiences of the Korean War. So, you know what? I'm after I get off the set, I'm going to be heading down there to the funeral. And I encourage some of you, if you get a chance to go down there, or at least wherever you're at, just give a minute or two of silence for him, just out of, the respect for the family and the things he has done for this country. So without further ado, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody next week. And what's the same bat time, same bat channel. But anyway, love you. See you next week. God bless.
Yeah, watch it. Got the words on the track. Dead on the boards. Church. Bishop Lamar. Wow. Yeah, the statistics shows my ballistic flows generate big cake, not big candles. That spaghetti them O's. I'm so ready, how to pack my clothes. I'm so heavy with no D. How them boys, I rock them gators more than done beat boys. I'm the real raw deal, y'all just steal decoys like them duck hunters, runners, blowing whistles, making noise. It's official, tell them nizzles, I'm the dizzle, flow sizzle, flow shizzle. I'm off the hizzy, busy signal. I got that hustle muscle for that green like the for brick. No, not from New Orleans, but can you see me, homie? Mic check, check 1, 2. If it ain't a check a text, that's all I'm gon' do. Mic check, check 1, 2. If you ain't talking dollars, I can't understand you. Mic check, check 1, 2. If it ain't a check a text, that's all I'm gon' do. Mic check, check 1, 2. If you ain't talking dollars, I can't understand you.
Yeah, look around, left, right, up and down. Ain't nobody like me. Wrist so icy, colors like iced tea. Them diamonds get pricey. Got rich now, everybody so nice to me. I'm a whiz kid, Doogie Howser. Just like the game, snatch your dame, I'm Bowser. Spit hot flames, stay sagging in my trousers. Even on church day, the preacher like no way. And Miss Jenkins like, Lord, take them demons away. In my headphones, Jesus walks by Kanye. Mackin' to a chickie, tryna get some kissy kissy. You can nibble on my neck, but no hickey.
Mic check, check 1, 2. If it ain't a check a text, that's all I'm gon' do. Mic check, check 1, 2. If you ain't talking dollars, I can't understand you. Mic check, check 1, 2. If it ain't a check a text, that's all I'm gon' do. Mic check, check 1, 2. If you ain't talking dollars, I can't understand you. Baby, I'm the bomb diggy. Girls be begging for another chance like I'm Biggie. I run the city, call me P. Diddy. My life's Whoopi Goldberg, it ain't nothing pretty. It's been a long time coming, this ain't happened quickly. Overnight, try more like over and over into the morning light. Steady trying to get it right.